Okay, good morning, afternoon, or evening, nights. Welcome back. If you are my 4, 5, 6 kids, you are going to use the date 1/4/21. If you are my 1, 2, 3 kids, you're going to be using the date 1/5. Numbers are so hard. So is talking. So is life. Okay. So we're going to be doing a pattern thing today, but we are going to start off with a warm up. So you're going to need your art journals out for that. Okay, so get out your art journals. Okay. And we're going to do, it's a complete the drawing. So you're going to title it warm up. Just myself. You're going to title it warm up 1/4/21. And it's a complete the drawing. If you are my 4, 5, 6 kids, it's going to be 1/4/21. If you're my 1, 2, 3 kids, it's going to be 1/5. Okay. And you're going to just do a little, it's a swirl. And you're going to complete the drawing. And when you're done with this, you can just email this to me with your final product from the pattern project that we're doing today. Okay, so that's your warm-up. Screenshot it if you need to. Okay, I'm not going to sit here quietly for 5 or 10 minutes while you do that. Let's go over our itinerary, our schedule. I know I keep saying I'm going to post it to teams, and I'm not. I'm sorry. I'll get there. But so we're going to be doing a pattern project for the next 2 class periods that I have you. It's simple. It's a review, actually. Let me see if I can I'm going to introduce you to our intern while I get my sample and make it nice and awkward for her. Here we go. Her name is Miss Sanchez. So go ahead and introduce yourself, and why don't you tell them 2 interesting things about yourself?
My name is Heidi Sanchez. You can call me Miss Sanchez. 2 interesting facts about me. I've played the clarinet since 5th grade, and my favorite colors are purple and black. So that's fun.
Those are really good colors. So yeah. All right, everyone, digitally say hi. All righty. Take you back over here. I found my sample. Okay. So if you had me last year, you should remember doing this, okay, where we did, I think it was 7 circles and 4 lines or whatever. Today we're going to do 3 circles, 4 lines, but we're going to be using the spaces to create something. So last year we did the shading activity. This year we're going to do patterns instead. So I have my samples started that I'll finish on the video with you. But instead of shading in each space, we're going to fill in each space with a different pattern. The only rules for this one, you cannot repeat a pattern. So if you have already used polka dots, you're done. Can't use any more polka dots. Okay. If you do straight lines, you can only use them one time. So you're going to have to get creative. There are some sample patterns. Screenshot that if you need to. I'll post these on Teams as well. But you can just Google patterns too. That's all I did because, we all run out of ideas. So we're going to start. I'm going to angle it down. Oh, in case I forget, because I forgot to tell 4th period. So if you are in my 4th period, okay, I forgot to tell you what I want the subject line to be. So your email subject line, first and last name, period number, and then the word patterns. Okay. And then let me update the due date. So if you are, I'm definitely on my C- game today. So this video is going to be pretty, oh my God, I just wrote 46 instead of 4, 5, 6. 6 periods. You are going to be due on 1/6. If you are my 1, 2, 3 periods, you're going to be due 7. Okay, so here we go. There's your due dates. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, you're due on the 6th. 1, 2, 3, you're due on the 7th. The subject line, same as before, name, first and last, period number, and then the word patterns. Okay, I'll post this on Teams. I'll put this guy on Teams, and then our sample. Now, I'm not going to finish it all the way, but I will go far enough to give you some good ideas for patterns. Okay, so you're going to need to get out, ideally, it would be a piece of blank paper, but if you only have the lined, work with what you got. Okay, let me show you. The very raw and uncensored class today. Okay, so you're going to come in, so we're going to do 3 circles and 4 lines. Circles don't have to be perfect. Probably don't use Sharpie unless you're confident in doing so. I'm doing Sharpie so you can see. Okay, so we're going to come in. I'm going to do circle, not perfect, but by golly, I'm trying. Do a big old one down there. So I got a big, a medium, and then a big old one going off the page. As you know, I can't do anything straight, so I'm going to use a ruler for this. But if that's not an issue for you, you don't need to use a ruler. Just come and do straight lines. If you don't have a ruler, you can use your planner. You can use, see, even with a ruler. Look at that. Lord Jesus. Okay. Well, whatever. You can use a book, a binder, anything with a straight edge. Make an extra space right there and there. Okay. So now, every single space on the page is going to have a different pattern. You cannot repeat even these tiny little spaces. Okay, no repeats. It does not have to look like this. You can put your stuff anywhere. It doesn't have to look like this. Okay, I'm gonna swap out with one that I've already started. This is not it. So I'm going to swap out with one that I already started. So I did my little fish scales that I really like to do right there. Can you go open the door? It's getting really hot. Fish scales, lines, bubbles are always a good thing. So I came in, we'll finish this one up. Some bubbles. Remember, you can always make them kind of going off the section too. I'm going to put like some tinier ones in there. But so now that I've used, bubbles, I can't use them again. Okay. So this is very similar to our pattern project that we did at the beginning. Again, just review because, we're on distance. So we don't want to go, reinventing the wheel when we're not physically in school. But next week is going to be a lot more complex. We're going to do perspective. So I did lines, bubbles, fish scales, little curly cues here. That's always an easy one too. If you're out of ideas, just think of what, like a toddler would draw. Can't even talk. Good Lord. Good Lord. Must be the first day back after a break. Anyways, so I would come in and fill in that whole space. My kiddos that are 8th graders this year, remember our op art? You can always come in and do that. My kids that didn't have me last year, op art is when you just take the same lines and you bring them back to the same point and you just keep layering it, and it gives the appearance of an optical illusion. I'll go through and finish this whole one for you. It's so hard to focus not being able to do music. YouTube got mad and copyright yelled at me for having music in the background. So there will be no more of that. If you have your own music, please use it. So there's one side. And then I'm going to flip it and do the other. So see how I'm just taking it, making a curved line, bringing it back to one point. Curved line, bringing it back to one point. Remember, art is just a bunch of lines. Ah, messed up on that one. I'm gonna go big on this one, I think. Remember, you can always pick one and then bring it out, and it makes it look like bubbled. Okay, so you get the idea with that one, but that's the op art that we did last year. There's another form of it. I'll show you. So there's that one, and obviously you'd finish it all the way through, but then you've completed that whole space. And you can come in and add color if you want. You don't have to, but if you do, it looks really cool. And I'll post the finished product. Another form of op art is that guy right there. You start with a cross, and then you do another cross through it, and you choose one, and you just do the op art from there on out. So I'll finish that one for you too. And you don't cross over the other line, and it makes it look really cool. Whoopsies. Anyways, you get the point. So you just kind of fill it in. Let's see. Let's do ideas too. Oh, we have the spider web. That's always a good one. Let's see. We'll do this space right here. Or maybe we'll do this space. So you pick a corner, and you're going to want to use your ruler, and you angle it you make a bunch of straight lines coming out of that one space. I can already hear some of you, but you said don't repeat. Well, we're going to do something different with it. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see. I hope you can see. This will be the last one that I do on the video, just because I don't want you to, get bored. Okay, so you do your lines like that, and I'm going to actually flip it. And then you just come in and you're going to do curve, curve. And I'll finish this whole space. Somebody is like sending out massive emails. I don't know if you can hear that, but it just keeps blinging. So if you want to come in and reinforce your line, that's always a good thing. So then you come here and you do it again. But you keep it touching, so you keep coming to the same point. Like that. Oh, I kind of messed up on that one. I'll go all the way through here. I'll finish the bottom for you. I have no idea why I'm whispering. Remember, turn your page, not your hand. You see how it's starting to look like a spider web? And then you can always just come in and darken. And when you come back in and you darken your lines, it hides any mistakes that you may have made, Not that anyone would ever make any mistakes. Just kidding. We all make mistakes. Anyways, you get the point. Okay. So you're going to come in. Each space gets a pattern, its own pattern. And then you can come in and color these too. I will finish this and then post the finished product. That way, if you need to steal a pattern, you can. If you have questions, email me. Okay. Zooms are at normal times. So if you're first and fourth, your Zoom's going to be at 9:10. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's like okay. So first and fourth, you are at 9:10. Second and fifth, you're at 11, and 3 and 6, you're at 12:20. Okay, and then just a reminder, this is what your subject line needs to look like. So first name, last name, class period, and then the word patterns. Okay, 4, 5, 6 kids. This is due on 1/6 for you, which would be a Wednesday. 1, 2, 3 kids. This is going to be due on 1/7, which is a Thursday. Yeah. Go ahead and email me if you have any questions at all. Okay. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope to see you in person soon. Hopefully the 19th. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.